Hey everybody. It is Friday night at about, Trace, what time is it? Do you know?
2:42.
2:42. So it's actually Saturday morning, but we haven't gone to sleep yet. We woke up today and went and had some breakfast again in the hotel we're staying in. Bless you. After that, we came back upstairs and had some time of prayer in David's room and just talking about everything. At breakfast this morning, we were a little bit too loud, I believe, about the whole Christian crusade preaching kind of stuff. David said something at one point that was a little bit loud, I think, about Islam. Not bad or anything, but we just realized that we were kind of being a little bit too open. So we talked about that whenever we got to David's room, about how we need to start buckling down a little bit more, because of the fact that we don't want to get too comfortable, because so far it has been very nice, and we have not had hardly any troubles, but that can be dangerous if we keep thinking like that. So after that, me and Trace and Chico and Shura. What is his name? It's not Shura. It's
Azim's son.
Yeah. Shura. No. Shuar. I don't know. Some name that means lion. Surah. No. I have no idea. Anyway, me and Trace and these three sons of the interpreters that we've been with, and the interpreters' names are Azim and Shirazar. We have hung out with their sons for a little bit at the hotel today. They came by because they were gonna help Sherman with music. Sherman's one of the guys who's on the trip with us, and so we hung out with them in the lounge for a while, and we ordered some fish and some pasta, which was very good, and Trace got to play his iPod over the loudspeakers, so that was lots of fun. After that, we went back to David's room, prayed a little bit more, talked a little bit more. Do what?
The sour steak.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you just say that.
And
I guess so.
yeah, might as well. Trace got asked today by one of the ladies in the lounge if do what?
Shirazar too.
Yes, and one of our well, I won't say that just yet. But one of the ladies in the lounge asked Trace if he wanted to go and get a massage, and he could pay her 10,000 rupees, which is $100 here. And Trace said, no, I don't want to. No, why would I? And he ran from the idea, because this girl has been flirty with Trace all week and stuff like that, in the lounge and stuff. But so she asked Trace that, and he said no. But anyway, after all that happened, and then we all had lunch together, me and Trace went in David's room and we talked to him for a while. And a friend of David's came in and said, yeah, that girl is she's not exactly the what did he say?
I don't know.
He pretty much just told us, yeah, I've heard that she does that.
Gets around.
Yeah. So now that we know that, we're gonna probably steer a little bit farther away from her. She seemed like a very sweet girl and everything, but
tell her about Jesus.
yes, we'll probably try to bring up Jesus soon. But it was a learning experience today with that. Before the friend of David's, Hassan, came in, me and Trace and David and Joe were talking, and we started talking just about how we've been very non-noticing, I guess, of the situation that we're in. We just had a good kind of talk about how we need to remember that as these 2 weeks continue on, every day will get more dangerous. And it really hit me today, just thinking about the fact of we saw our very first white person today besides us five who are here. And even him, Trace thought he heard him talking about that he was traveling because he's, I don't know, famous or something? In a band or something, I don't know. And he didn't even look like a normal white person. He looked British. He had a funny hat on with long hair and everything. But literally, I mean, I'm not just talking about in the hotel. Everywhere that we've gone, everywhere that we've driven, every person that we've seen, we've not seen a single white person besides us in this whole massive city and all the hours of driving we've been doing. Not a single one. No one has. And then, David was telling us about the killings that are happening every day. One happened yesterday, one happened the day before, and it's terrorists attacking white people. And, David just explained to us, the longer that we are here and staying at this hotel, the longer that people will be talking about the white people at the Marvel Hotel, and the longer that happens, the more vulnerable we are, because that gives longer time for word to get out. And if there were to be an extremist or a terrorist to find that out, he has, as each day goes on, there's more of a chance that one of them could find out and come and try to do something to us. So we had that talk today, and it was a realization that it's tough to think about, because we had been having such a blast. I think that we had I know I personally had just, kind of almost forgotten about it, really, because we were feeling so at home and welcomed. Because what I've realized, and I feel like Lord kind of showed me this today, is that people here, they either really like you or they really don't like you. There's not really any middle ground. And you find out which one it is whenever you smile at them. So whenever I meet somebody and I smile at them, if they smile back, I know immediately, because you can just tell in their face. They like you because you're American, you're different, they think you're interesting. But there's some people you smile at, they don't smile at all. They do not like you. I think everyone here has a set thing in their head that says, I either like Americans or I don't. And it's crazy. Everywhere you go, people are staring at you. At the crusade, people are taking pictures of us the whole time that we're sitting up on this stage, and they're, wanting to touch us as we walk through the crowd with our security around us and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, we're just Americans. We're just people. So it's definitely weird and interesting, but it just goes to show you how different this culture is than the one that we're normally at. So it's good, though. I'm learning a ton. But anyway, after we had that talk today, we went ahead and went on to the crusade, which was in the same place tonight, Fulnagar, which actually means flower town. So we went in, and tonight we actually had the police there, which was good and bad. Good because it's more security for us. Bad because some of the security could have been undercover extremists. So kind of a little sigh of relief, but also another thing to be aware of. But anyway, we went to the crusade, and it was wonderful. Trace gave a wonderful testimony. I told him that it reminded me of Wasted Youth just in Pakistan, because he just did awesome. And Joe Brown got up after him and shared his testimony, which was great. Then after that, David got up and presented the gospel. The crowd tonight was completely full. They were guessing maybe 9,000 to 10,000 people, if not more, because it was jam-packed. Apparently there'll be even more tomorrow, even more jam-packed in there. So very excited for that. Let's see, Trace, do you remember anything else that happened tonight?
Nope.
Nope. Yeah, it was fairly normal. I believe, yep, that's pretty much it. Drove on home, went to McDonald's when we left, and on our way home, yeah, we went to McDonald's. They have this thing called the Mega Mac here. You know how we have the Big Mac? Well, they have this thing called the Mega Mac, and it's literally a Big Mac, but with 2 more patties, which is crazy. I know that's random, but I just thought it was crazy because it is. I mean, a Big Mac's big enough. Why do you need a Mega Mac? I don't know. Oh well. But anyway, so that was fun. Also, we love the interpreters are with Azim and Shirazar. Azim's the older brother, and he's more reliable, and he's in control, and he's mature. He's the translator, and he's a very funny guy, and he loves the Lord a lot, and we all love him to death. Shirazar, he's the younger brother, a little bit more immature, a little bit more foolish around. He's a worship leader. He's actually looked at like a celebrity because apparently in this culture, worship leaders are looked at like that. So he's looked at like a celebrity, and some of that can be seen because he definitely carries it in his confidence in who he is. But you can tell that even with Shirazar's confidence, Azim still is in control all the time. Still makes all the calls. He can veto when necessary. So it's very interesting seeing their relationship play out throughout the week, just being brothers. Anyway, I guess that's all that happened today. It's been very crazy experience with the Lord as this week goes on. It seems like every day I get into the Word, the Lord has shown me some pretty sweet things that are just applying to every day. So very exciting. Exciting to see what tomorrow brings. Exciting to be not knowing, and just be ready to take whatever comes at us. Because again, we don't know what's going to come at us, but we know it's going to be fun. And we know that, no matter what happens, we're gonna serve the Lord. We're gonna pray that His will would be done, and we're gonna bring glory to His name, which is why we're here, not just in Pakistan, but on earth in general. So it's been a great trip, and I know it will continue to be. Anyway, I'll video again tomorrow, and I'm sure it'll be a great one when that happens. Alrighty. Good night. See you later. Trace looks like he's falling asleep during my talking, so.
Yeah.
Oh, he said good night. You want to look at the camera and say good night?
Good night.
Good night. Alright. Good night. See ya.